That my cousin, that my friend. Every time we get together, do it big. They all know that it's time to tune in. Ears to the radio. That my cousin, that my friend. Every time we get together, do it big. They all know that it's time to tune in. Ears to the radio. DJ DC on the one.
This bro.
I'm your girl, Asia the Redhead.
And I'm Brittany Michelle.
It's your boy DZ. I'm in this motherfucker, y'all.
Hey, we need some claps. Okay, so Doughboy is in the yes!
Clap it up, clap it
Y'all,
up.
bro.
All right, you guys, keeping it real. What's up? We got family in the building, y'all. Like I said, he's some like family, but he really is family, y'all.
Like I told him, every time I see him, gets more and more swole. Like,
right.
It's like...
She was like, do you think he could pick both of us up? She asked me. He said, I don't
On
know.
a good day, it might could happen.
At the same time?
I never know. Never know. I said on a good day.
On a good day.
You feel me?
How much? Like, you push, like, what is that?
Don't drop me.
I ain't really been bench pressing like that. I do like more pull-ups and dips.
Oh, okay.
You know, things of that nature. But I do curl the 45 pound
So,
dumbbell.
Curl
You know,
the
just
45.
would you be happy to join my program? It's called Fit with DZ.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, I'm with that.
Okay, for sure, man. You
Oh,
know,
shit.
I'm gonna work your ass out though.
Let's do it.
Oh,
What time is it, brother?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
No.
Your first challenge is to beat me in push-ups right now.
Let's go.
Oh, shit.
Oh
Okay.
shit!
What we
Damn,
doing?
I didn't
What
talk
we
myself.
doing? Shut up. Okay, yeah.
God
let's do
damn
this.
it!
What?
Y'all really want to see this shit right
we
there?
really wanna
Oh
see
man,
this
come on, let's
shit.
go, though.
We're gonna go to whoever stops. Whoever stops? Yeah, whoever stops. Let's go there. Let's go there. Y'all ain't ready for this? Come on, man. Hold on, man.
Okay, so he's in the stance.
Same time, loved one.
Y'all tell me when to go.
Are these proper? Are these proper?
Sure.
Are they?
You ain't know yet? You ain't know yet?
Nah.
Nah.
Dang, it's hot in here too. Dang, you're sweating. I'm sweating. Hey, y'all
man.
doing?
No, what's up?
Break it down.
Help me.
Break it down, loved one. You all right?
He got that one. He got that one.
What's that?
That was a lot.
Let me make sure I hashtag this shit. Hold on.
Get swole.
All right, so you okay? It looked like his pecs is sticking out. Look it. Yeah, they look like they're sticking out there. All right, so Doughboy, you just came in here and killed like 100 push-ups.
Fucking with these.
So did you used to do push-ups on the yard when you were in jail?
Yeah, I did lots of push-ups. A whole bunch of push-ups. That's why I don't like doing push-ups, but I did a whole bunch of push-ups, put it like that.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. So, oh yeah, he needs some water. DZ needs some water. So those of you who don't know Doughboy, we hosted the Broken Cuffz mixtape 1, and the Broken Cuffz mixtape 2 is getting ready to drop. So
yeah.
This man has been locked up or was locked up. You are home now, but for how long were you gone for?
13 years.
13
Damn.
years.
Yeah.
13 years. So when he said he was doing push-ups, like that was for real.
You challenged him
Come on,
before you
man.
Give DZ his mic.
I was trying to tell you, DZ, man. You know, I do them in my sleep, man. That shit easy, man. Got me winded, though. I ain't gonna lie. It's hot, man. Boy, this motherfucker like a sauna, but we gonna be all right, though. We gonna
Man,
make it.
I know.
I was like
gonna
10 in. I thought you was about to stop.
We might be able to put the fan on.
We cool. I'm gonna cool down off this.
See if I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Okay, so Broken Cuffz. What was your whole vision behind Broken Cuffz?
Shit, just to have something that's meaningful, that hopefully
Talk this way. Look over here. You could look at us.
Oh, okay.
We right here.
Excuse me. Let me look this way.
Look at me,
Sorry
okay?
about that.
Talk to me.
Here we go. All right. Miss Asia.
Okay.
I'm sweating like a motherfucker. Excuse me.
Okay,
But
well,
look,
we're gonna
no.
get a
Can
fan
we get a
on.
napkin
No,
for
we
us?
cool though.
Yeah.
We cool. But a little napkin would do.
Yeah, can we get napkins, Ronnie?
But no, what I was saying was, shit, I was just wanting something that was meaningful, something that hopefully I
Look
could,
this way.
something that I could hopefully, turn into something that could be useful for the community. What I am doing right now.
Yeah, I seen. Okay, so you was in a halfway house, and when you was in the halfway house, you was going through. It was a program that you were in, and I just seen that you said that you're going to be doing something with them. So, can we talk about that? What's the name of the what? So, what's the name of the program?
Well, it's the Amity Foundation, and what we're gonna be doing with the Amity Foundation. This is like later on in the future. We still just getting the works of this, but we're gonna do like a expungement clinic.
Oh yeah, that's what I seen. Okay.
Yeah, you can actually come down, and then certain things that you were charged with that can't come off your record. If you go down there, go through the proper steps, will come off your record. Then that gives you a better opportunity as far as getting jobs and moving on in society.
Right.
that's dope.
That is really dope.
That is real dope.
That's really
Because a lot of
dope.
people don't know. You
Yeah.
know, a lot of people walk around with that and like, dang, I'm stuck with that.
It's a lot of shit you can get rid of that you just got to do the research. Like the shit be right there. Like you could look in your phone and punch up expungement how to get rid of such and such, and it's gonna take you directly to things or places that can help you.
Right.
You just gotta want the help though. So
That's what's up.
that's my thing.
Okay. So so you have a lot of tattoos. I know we talked. You said you were getting some of them removed.
Yeah.
You said that hurt, right? How's
Yeah.
that going? Like,
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't been back probably about 4 months, but I got probably about 5 more treatments for the teardrops.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna see how everything else go after that. But for
And it
sure
was
the
really
teardrops
painful.
though. Yeah, I gotta get rid of these.
yeah.
It's a bad stigma on these though. So.
Okay.
Dang.
Yeah, that's true. So, yeah.
Okay, I want to talk about broken cuffs. Now 2.
Right.
Yeah. And you got
Who-
some hitters on there. You every week
Right.
you dropping a new name.
Yeah.
So you
He
got
like
Jay Worthy.
Yeah, I got my boy Worthy on there. I got TF. I got Larry June on there. I got Big Y on there. I got who else I got on there? TY, which is BG son from Cash Money. I got him on there.
And he was cool. We hung out. We hung
Yeah,
out in
when we was
Austin,
in
right?
Texas,
Okay, yeah. He
Lil
was
bro.
cool.
Lil Bro came through, dropped like 3. I got like 2 of them I'm gonna put on there for show.
Okay.
Young Rowdy, he's part of Jet Life. That's one of Currency proteges. So we got him. Young cat from Harlem that came from up under ASAP Ferg by the name of Marty Baller. We was able to snatch him for the record. Earl Swavey, Ashton Matthews. Shit, who else?
It's a lot.
Yeah, Funk P. I think I said TF already.
How
Yeah.
many how many
It's
tracks is on
Yeah,
there?
how many?
Man,
Is this a
shit.
double?
It's still like
Like a double mixtape?
Nah, we gonna narrow it down to about 12. But actually, I'm gonna do a playlist too. So all the songs that make the actual album, I'm gonna still put out on the Broken Cuffz playlist, so they still be able to hear it too off that.
Be
So,
able to hear it.
yeah, so we gonna narrow it down to about the strong 12, which we're probably down to like 14 right now. So we got like 2 more probably to eliminate, but
Woo. So
most
how you
likely
make the
we
cut?
might keep it at the 14 though.
Woo.
We might just keep it at the 14 because them 2 records is kind of
Neck
hard
and
to
neck.
let go. Yeah.
Ooh, so you was A&R in it, like you know.
Had a
Who you
dope-
got? You got production by Polly Rob.
I got Polly Rob. I got my producer right here, Sean.
What's up, Sean?
Shouts out to
I
Sean.
Sean
got
Official.
another, producer Sal Treasy. He did a lot for Rucci. I think he got one with AD right now. A few other cats. So
Okay.
yeah, the 3 main producers on the project.
Okay.
Yeah.
Broken Cuffz too.
Yeah.
So you got your hands in a lot of different things. I just seen. So you're gonna be doing a concert at Los Globos.
Yeah.
With what was it? Freddie
Freddie
Gibbs.
Gibbs.
Freddie Gibbs headlining the show. Jay Worthy, TF, my boy. 211's on the album.
Yeah, 211.
I
I
forgot
seen that.
about that. Rucci, the little homie. He's not gonna be there performing, but that's another homie that was on the album too. Shout out to them. But 211's gonna perform. We just signed on Blueface. I don't know if you've been watching Instagram. He's been pretty big with that Tatiana or the
Tatiana.
little joint. You know what I mean? So
Light
I
skin
know-
cat, right?
Yeah, tall cat.
come on,
Yeah, from out of West LA, but we just added him on to the list. So you know
Okay.
it's a pretty strong.
So what's the
roster.
date? September was like
September
September
14th at the Los Globos.
Got some
September
hitters
14th.
on there, man.
Yeah.
At
Come
the
on,
Los
yeah, come on
Globos.
through.
See?
Yes, sir.
Come on through, man. You know y'all good.
Yeah, we coming.
Yeah, y'all good.
Even if we wasn't, I'm still gonna be good. I'm
man.
walking in there like
She's so
Right, man,
feisty
no.
today.
you know.
Y'all on the
feisty.
list. You feel me? All access.
Love right there.
Man, dope.
Right? Fall
Man,
over
though.
like
Man, okay, so it's crazy. So okay, he was gone for 13 years. In case you guys are wondering, like, okay, well, how the hell did y'all meet? Like,
wow.
so we met. He was working while he was locked up. Like, you would have thought that he was here. Like, he was the hardest working man I know.
Wait, he was even at the mix. Wait, he was even at
That
the
nigga touch you.
freaking mixtape release.
Walking
He
down the
was
street and touch you.
on
Yo, D, here you
FaceTime.
go.
He was on FaceTime.
No, but
Once
I'm
he was
saying,
gone.
like, for like making like money, like, you know what I'm saying, making money, paying bills, doing all kind of shit. I'm like, damn, nigga, you sure you're not home? You ain't hiding out? Like, you know, like Tupac, you know how they like Tupac is not dead. Like, I'm like, you are not locked up, but you really were.
That's the respect level he has, man.
Yeah,
Well,
he
it was
made.
just, it was just a hustle, man. Like a lot of cats get phones. So me, like I wanted to make it work
Talking
for
to
me.
the mic
My
for
fault.
me.
I wanted
There we
I
go.
wanted to be able to make that situation work for me. I knew I had a second chance one day. So, you know, I just wanted to see if I could just do something to try to, you know, keep myself relevant, you know, just stay afloat to what really was going on. And it just happened to work out and turn into what it is today. Like I'm still at the starting line, like how I feel right now. Like, you know, I'm just leaving the starting line. So I got a long way to go, but you know, I done come a long way in this year and a half. So, you know, it's just blessings and standing firm, you know, and believing in yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's the main thing.
Man, I know. Like you a businessman
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Goodness.
for sure.
No doubt.
Businessman. So yeah, he was making moves inside.
Yeah.
And so now that you're home, I mean that's dope. You got
When we got home, it was just
he just exploded.
Man.
right. It was just
You just exploded.
Man.
It was a bomb
Blessings.
waiting to go off, man. That's it.
That's it.
Right.
It was just, you know, me seizing the moment. You know what I mean?
Right.
Taking advantage of these opportunities that I didn't have. You know what I mean? Everybody was afforded. In my mind, you know, that's in the game. Like these cats was afforded the opportunity to be out here. And, you know, a lot of cats, you know, they took it and succeeded. A lot of cats didn't.
right.
So my mission was not to be like them. Like I want to be the nigga that get the opportunity and I'm finna go score a touchdown. And then we gonna score some more.
Right.
You know what I
You
mean?
heard
So that's just my mentality about it.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. You got a date for this tape, man?
Oh yeah, September 14th, just
Oh
like the show.
shit. Okay, so
September
we
14th.
I just
You heard it
found
here
out.
first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but look,
September
we
14th, that's
still
what's
it's
up.
still in the works. But as of right now, for sure, tentative date of September 14th. But I'm still tinkering. But for sure, it should be ready by that day because I still got some things I need to do with my ladies right here. So
September 14th.
September
Oh
14th.
yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
So
right.
I say that
was
to
about
say
say, am I,
we need to
What
get together for
happened?
sure.
Can we get
ASAP.
it?
ASAP.
Dang,
We
so
had fun during our
Doughboy.
drops.
So okay, so I gotta know, like, keeping it real. Like, I mean, honestly, like, you're like probably like the only person, like, honestly, you were the only person that I talked to that was incarcerated, like, besides like say like family, and I don't even really get to talk to them, but like, so how do you like? What do you do for? What did you do for sex all that time? Like how? Like what is a? So you know the song Fifi?
Yeah.
So let me tell you a true story.
6ix9ine,
So look, I went to Austin, South by Southwest.
Shout out to 6ix9ine.
Right, I went to Austin, South by Southwest, and the homegirl, her name's Fifi,
Yeah.
but I didn't know why they called her Fifi, so I asked her
Right.
why she called her Fifi, why they said Fifi.
Man.
Only thing I know was something about a sock with something, right? So
Right,
let's talk
right.
about this. So what
Right.
happened while you were?
Right. Well, me, you know, like I said, I'm, you know, I did 13 years straight, so
Talking to
I did a lot of time in a maximum security prison due to, of course, what I was in there for was violent, and then I had a few situations in prison that caused me to be in a maximum security area to where, you know, my movement was limited. So I didn't really get a chance to even really touch a woman for almost 8 years. You know what I mean? Down there 8 years of my incarceration, like I didn't see moms, nobody. So,
Oh wow.
so it's like, you feel me? So, you know, just
wow.
just that part, yeah. You know, you got your memories of when you was touching women and all that. So, you know, you held on to them. You get your books, and you just take your time, and you said, you know, you handle your business when it's time. You know
But
what I mean?
dang, okay.
You want details though?
No,
like,
no.
Oh, okay.
I'm just really like, dang. So you didn't get to see your mom, like, so you
Nah.
couldn't have visitors for 8 years?
Nah, it wasn't even that. It was just that I was at a prison that was so far away to where like the travel was ridiculous. So
Okay.
she couldn't come.
Okay.
And I wouldn't even want her to make the 10-hour drive. You feel me? To come see me for 4.5 hours, maybe. Depending on, she might get there and it'd be a lockdown, or it was a lot of bullshit. So I just told her, like, she wanted to come, but I just told her, like, man, I wouldn't even want you to do that. Like, I just work my way down, and then when I get closer, then we could do that. You know what I mean? So, you know,
So
that was
you
just
saw
a
her once
situation.
you got closer.
Yeah, once I got closer, then I was
Okay.
able to see her on a more normal basis. You know what I mean? Then I was, you know, I had conjugal visits at
you
a
got
certain
married?
time. So, you know, I had a situation to where we did some paperwork.
Yes,
You
I
get
love
a
that. Conjugal visits. Yes.
Man,
How does
I
that
gotta-
work though? No,
Yeah.
conjugal. So
You
they
got-
come like
Yeah.
where you guys at?
Oh, well, it's like they got little trailers on the facility, but they be like away from the yard. So like you got to go through the yard, cut through this gate, then buzz you through this gate, then you be at like some trailers.
Wow.
And they connected. So you might got like 4 trailers, and then you might got, you know, me, somebody else, and somebody else be with their wife or be with their family, and they take you in there. They lock you in the gates, like a gate in the front, like with a little yard, but it's a house and the doors stay open.
Oh.
So they just lock that front gate, and they just call you out for count. Like you got to come out for count, like every 4 hours they come. You got to step
So
out.
how long do you
wave
get to
them.
stay in the?
You been there for like 2 days.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you get like 2 days up in there.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, that's
Get
crazy.
busy, and now they extended it to the lifers. Like it wasn't for lifers at first, so now lifers get conjugal visits now. So now, you know, it's a lot of cats getting married with life, and they having sex now. So, you know,
But they get to see
That's
their
pretty
family.
cool.
Okay, but they get
Yeah.
to see their family, so their like children and stuff like that can come too.
yeah, your child could come, your wife, anybody that's like your blood relation besides your wife, they could come.
For a conjugal visit.
Nah, well, you don't want to. Like if mom's gonna come, you're not gonna have sex with the wife. Yeah,
Oh.
you see what I'm saying? But I'm just saying she could come with the wife, but you know, like on that day, like I had moms come before. But just
Okay.
on this visit, when I know we finna get cracking, yeah, moms,
Right.
you feel me? Like it's cool. I see you the next 90 days. You'll come up and we do our thing. You feel me? But on this
okay.
one,
And
yeah,
she
sit
can
this one
stay
out.
the weekend with you.
She can stay the weekend with me, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Yo, though,
Okay.
All right.
maximum security.
Right.
For us that don't know,
Yeah.
give us a couple reasons why you would need to be on maximum security. Not your reason, but you know,
Yeah.
just give us a couple reasons on what to do out here to go get locked
Yeah.
up and be on maximum security.
Don't do it.
Well, anything violent like a murder or,
Okay.
you know, attempted murder or assault with a deadly weapon or any kind of thing that's violent and that causes you to have a certain amount of time to where they got to house you in certain areas with cats that have time like you or have more time than you. Like when I got to the yard, it's a level 4 that's like the highest level you could get to. I was on a level 4 180. That's the highest you could get to besides being on death row. Like the next step you
And
be
how
on death
old were
row.
you?
I was 22
Oh my God.
when I went to that, when I first hit the yard. So you know it's like, man, you in there with cats that been in there for 25 years, 30 years, like since the 80s. Like this is what they do. Like they play chess with this shit. So you just got to go in there with the mind state of me personally. I just went in there with just the mind state of just listening. You feel me? Don't do
Soaking
too much
up
talking. Yeah, no talking. For me.
Right.
I'm just here to listen, you know, and pick up what I need to pick up from it. Luckily, I was just blessed to be around certain cats that molded me and gave me the structure and gave me the discipline to do my time and to do it in a righteous manner. You feel me? Like I never was the reason for anybody getting hurt. Like I've been in riots, but the riot was never behind me. You feel me? Or anything that happened on the yard was never behind my misconduct. You feel me? So I just prided myself on that, and I just stayed out the way, and I was blessed, and I made it through that shit. Yeah, man.
Yes.
That's a blessing, man.
Man.
Was it hard? Was shit coming your way?
Oh yeah,
was trying to
for
fuck
sure.
you up.
Yeah, you gonna get that. Like for sure, you gonna have to get your hands dirty in jail. Like this is not to even just put extras on it or nothing like that. Like, it's gonna come to a time to where you're gonna get tested and you're gonna have to get your hands dirty. So it's just all depend on you as a man. You feel me? Like, I'm not gonna let nobody punk me. I'm not saying I'm the hardest nigga around, but I'm not no pushover. Like, I'm not finna let a nigga punk me, so I'm finna go out. You feel me? That was just my mentality. Like, if we gonna fight, then we gonna fight till they come with the spray can and all that. I'm gonna just let it be known that I'm not finna be the one that you finna get over on. You feel me? So that's just, yeah. So just in that aspect, like, that's like a place with a lot of predators in there. You feel me? So if you come in there like a prey, like timid or like scared, like, they gonna pick up on that. Like, these cats been in here, they've been doing this since juvenile hall.
Right.
You got YA and all this shit, so they prey on weakness. So man, you just gotta, I just stood firm. Like, I just had in my mind, like, they never gonna see me weak. Like, in my mind, like, I go through weak moments, like, I'm human, but I'm never finna let them see that though. You feel me? Yeah, that was just me.
So is it separated, like with whites here, blacks, or like Asians, Mexicans, or?
Yeah, it's pretty separated in there though. You know, you got far as with just blacks, we separate amongst ourselves with the Crips Bloods, non-affiliates. Then you get further up, then you got Crips Bloods, then you got Bay Areas. You know what I mean? Then it go deeper and deeper. Like, I really don't want to get to all the just stay on the surface with shit, but you know, you got division with everything, man. Then you got racial division with the Mexicans and the white boys, and you know what I mean. So it's just a whole bunch of this up in there. You can't walk here, and so you know, it's you get all that up in there.
Well, what made you choose music? What made you choose music to express the things that you've been through? What made you just choose music?
You know what? Just based on I was always in it for a little bit when I was out, but I just always had the passion for it. You feel me? I never was no rapper. I just know I always loved the culture. I always loved hip hop. I always loved rap music. I always loved gangster rap music. You feel me? I just love music, period. So, you know, being with Rob, like everybody know, you know, a lot of people don't, but me and Rob grew up together, Poly Rob, that is. So, you know, we always vibe to the music, and, you know, I went away, but we always had a dream about, you know, one day having our own studio and doing music. So, you know, he kept going while I was gone. Yeah. You know what I mean? And did what he did, but he always kept me in mind. You know what I mean? So when I got out, shit, you know, I was already on the path. Like, me and Rob been talking about this on the side. I'm just telling him little shit that I'm doing. I'm showing him. So, you know, after it took him a while to catch on, like he seen it, but then towards the end, he's like, okay, bro, I see you. Then that's when the Broken Cuffz and all that came about. He helped me really. He was really he was really the glue that really put all that together for me. Because without him, I wouldn't have got them songs and everything together like how it was. So yeah, he was a blessing, man. But you know, I just always had the mind for it. I just didn't know what I was gonna do until, you know, I started sitting down and reading and you know, started learning myself and probably, you know, seeing where I could have value at in the game. So okay, maybe I could just arrange projects and then, you know, make relationships with artists and hook this artist up with this artist, you know, just be instrumental like that and just help create some dope shit. So that's basically how I came with my path, you know.
Man, you did that shit, man.
That's
So
what's
you
up.
stayed focused. That was the main thing.
Real shit. Good
Stay
luck.
focused, man.
That's it. Follow your vision.
Dang.
Follow
Doing
your
all that
vision.
time, I know that shit hard, man.
Yeah,
Staying focused. That's the least thing.
no doubt.
And not coming out
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh yeah, well, you know, man, like, I'm not perfect. Like, you know, I go through my shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just keep it 100. Like, yeah, that's what everybody do. Everybody go through ups and downs.
Right.
I just learned that through the trials and the tribulations that I have been going through since I've been out, the little, you know, not knowing certain shit and then doing things just off impulse. You know what I mean? I had to learn how to really sit back and control myself. And, you know, it's a growing process. Like, I'm still growing every day, but the thing is that I'm growing.
Right.
And that's the main thing. You got to grow. You can't stay stagnated. So that's basically what it is on that.
He be giving me advice and stuff, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I be like, I need some help.
I'm the doctor. I'm the doctor, man. You feel me?
Man, every time I look up, man,
youngin'.
you working, man. What's next for Doughboy?
Right.
Well, after we get through with the show and the release of the album, I've been working on this LA car culture documentary, which I'm probably maybe about a month away from shooting. But I have Wacko, the big homie Waggo, he's involved. Gonna have J305, a few other cats to be named later. But it's gonna be a dope doc about the history of lowriding.
Oh, nice.
But we're gonna mix it kind of with the music, you know what I mean? Give you like the dope visual, the dope music with the dope history. You know what I mean? We're just gonna merge it and, you know, see where it go from there. So that's my next venture right there.
Okay, that's dope.
Okay, follow your
Look at
vision.
you.
That's it. That's
What,
it.
Doughboy Enterprises, what is it?
Man, I got all kind of stuff, man. I'm just dope networks, man.
There we go.
Dope
Dope
Network.
Networks.
That's
There
it.
you
Dope
go.
Network.
That's it. Dope Network.
That's it.
That motherfucker.
Man,
Okay.
come on.
Dope Network.
Come
Stamp
on.
me. Stamp me. Trying to get a check.
Yeah, come on.
Okay.
Anyway. A blue one. A blue
Come on.
check.
We gonna get it. We gonna
Keep
get
it real. Well, thank you. You know, I can sit here all night and talk to you, pick your brain and everything. I am just, you know, happy that you are here. You're home. You're, doing what you envisioned yourself, doing. So just
It's been a
don't
long
stop,
time coming, man. I remember we talked about this.
Yeah.
For a
crazy.
minute, so this has been a long time
This
coming.
is
So
it.
it's like a blessing to like be sitting here talking about it right now.
Right.
You feel me? Because I didn't know how it's gonna happen, but it's just a blessing to be sitting right here, like on the other side of it, talking about what we
you
talking
talked
about right
about.
now.
Yep.
Real shit. So this shit dope. Thank y'all.
That's what's up. Keeping it real.
Thank you.
Homegrownradio.net. We out.